Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And yes, I'm back. I am okay, and I'm good to go. So, today is a F1 video because today marks the official start of the last race weekend of the 2021 season. And that is, of course, in Abu Dhabi on the Yas Marina circuit for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And even before the weekend officially starts, for me, there's been a couple of announcements coming from F1 today alone. For starters, we have the first two driver pairings for the drivers' press conference, as I do 10 sessions with 2 drivers each, and we have the first 2 pairings, and oh dear God. First up is Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez, immediately followed by Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. That's going to be fun. Like, very. Considering the events of last week and the events going into this week with them being tied on points for the final race. Which is going to end so well. Yeah, that's going to be real fun to watch. But, yeah, so it's the final race of the season, and there's been a few things that have been announced other than the driver pairings, well, the first 2. We have had the announcement that Jeantodt is retiring from the FIA this weekend. However, he is in talks with Ferrari to come back to the team as a consultant, as, of course, in the 2000s and the 90s, he was the team principal for Ferrari, alongside with Michael Schumacher as the number 1 driver. So if Jeantodt comes back to Ferrari in any capacity, the rest of the grid's in trouble. Because, again, he was the team principal during the Michael Schumacher dominance era. 5 seasons in a row, a champion. Even Lewis Hamilton hasn't done that. Yet. This weekend could change that. But yeah, so that could be interesting if he does indeed come back to Ferrari. I hope that's the case. A couple of other things that have happened. Number 1, Mercedes has ended its very controversial and incredibly short-lived partnership with Kingspan for reasons that I'm sure we're all aware of at this point, so that sponsorship deal is now terminated. We have also had the announcement of a Formula 1 film starring Brad Pitt and Lewis Hamilton today, which is absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to see that. I wonder if it's going to be like Rush, that film about Niki Lauda and James Hunt, being played by Daniel Bruhl, aka Baron Zemo, from Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War, and James Hunt being played by Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor. So that's pretty cool, but hopefully it's going to be in that sort of vein. I'm not sure what the film's going to be about. It's literally just been announced, so that's interesting. Like, one actual F1 driver and one big Hollywood actor in Brad Pitt. So I really want to see where that goes. Hopefully it'll come around the next couple of years. And the other thing that's happened, a lot of people are now calling for michaelmasi to not be race director next year, given last weekend's events. Yeah, a few things went wrong, because he decided to involve the stewards as little as possible when the stewards should have been involved in a lot of things that happened. So, yeah, michaelmasi made a bit of a dog's dinner of last weekend's race, because in Friday practice, as you guys know, Charles Leclerc smashed into a wall, which caused a red flag immediately, and then in the race, Mick Schumacher had an identical crash, exact same kind of crash, in the exact same part of the circuit, on the same wall. That caused a yellow flag, then a red flag 5 minutes later, so he changed a decision in 2 days. Like, literally, if you compare the footage between the 2 crashes, they are literally identical. The back end of the car smashed into the barrier, and then it swung around to hit the right side of the car, and it's the exact same part of the track on the exact same wall. So, some inconsistencies, let's say, and the whole Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen crash, well, we all know about that at this point. So yeah, there's been calls for him to be removed as race director next year, which I'm not surprised. he has made some questionable decisions throughout the year as well, such as the Spa race. Yeah, that went well. But yeah, a lot of stuff happening in F1 this week, along with the championship this weekend. Whoever wins, I don't know. Like, I literally don't know yet. And of course, the track has been altered since our last visit. I believe turns 4 and 11 have been altered, and a couple of others, I don't remember which. But yeah, so that's all that's happened in F1 this week. I'll be on stereo again on Sunday talking about the race before it, because thank God it's at 1 o'clock. So, well, actually, I'll be on after the race, so I'll be able to talk about the race when it's done, because I'm going live at 6 and the race is at 1, so thank God for that. So yeah, pretty exciting week ahead of us, and then of course we're heading into the F1 off-season, which is going to be fun. I don't know what I'm going to do myself for 3 months. Anyway, that's a bridge we can cross when we come to it at the end of this weekend. Hopefully Lewis Hamilton wins his 8th. Anyway guys, that's it for the video. So, as always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my Roxo and Frost's channels. The links are in the description, of course. My sub button is down there, yeah, that big red one, unless you've already subbed. Then it's grey. Thanks for that, by the way. And when you've done that, don't forget to click the 3 bell icons to get all 3 of our sets of our notifications. Comment, because why not as well, and let me know what you think of what I've talked about in this video, and who you think's going to win the championship this weekend, considering both of the championship leaders are on equal points. Once you've done that too, don't forget to follow me on my social medias. Again, stereo this Sunday at 6 to talk about the race. I may even be able to bring Marcus back on, so if I can, keep an eye out for that. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Once you've done that too, don't forget as well to follow Roxanne on her blog and Frost on his Instagram. The links are below my link tree, which my links are in. And lastly, of course, don't forget to share this video with all of your friends, so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!